Hey everybody, I'm DM Cain and today I'm going to be reviewing Broken Roots by Michelle Diana Lowe. So I've read a lot of Michelle Diana Lowe's work in the past and this book had a lot of similarities with her previous works that I've read. Michelle is a very emotionally complex writer. Every book that I've read of hers, it's always engaging and thoughtful, and you can really tell that the themes that she explores are things that really mean a lot to her. They really matter. She pours her heart and soul into her writing, which means that as a reader you get some of that passion through the words. Her use of language is absolutely beautiful. Sometimes perhaps a little bit too descriptive, and that can occasionally take away from the plot. But there are so many times that I just stopped to admire a beautiful turn of phrase or a particularly stunning use of vocabulary. The plot itself was difficult to read from an emotional point of view because it's quite a harrowing subject. The protagonist goes through a really hard time, and there were parts of it that were really difficult to read because it dealt with foster care and homelessness, and they were some of the issues that had affected me in my work. And at one point I did have to stop reading to draft a long email to the author and telling her how much it had affected me because of my own personal experiences recently with children going into foster care. So it really did touch me on a personal level, which was absolutely wonderful. The protagonist is strong, beautiful, dedicated. I don't know how she manages to get through everything that she needs to get through. And it was quite an inspirational, uplifting story. I found her a little bit difficult in some ways to associate with on a personal level because of the fact that sometimes her decisions were not quite the decision I would have made, or her reactions to people were not quite how I would have reacted. But generally I think that's explained by the fact that she's going through a very difficult time. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. And I think it's not for the faint-hearted. It's not an easy read at all, but it is a triumph. So I'm going to give Broken Roots by Michelle Diana Lowe 5 stars.